Good evening. I am Breeza, the Magnificent, and I'm going to talk about something very important. Just kidding. I just like this filter. It's fun. I actually I said twice. I am not a public speaker, so don't start with me, okay? I'm gonna say and very and like probably too many times. Okay? Anyway, I wanted to talk about ghosting. So I have been guilty of ghosting a lot of people. And I want to explain, first of all, that I don't do it because I'm trying to control a situation. I don't do it out of selfish reasons other than maybe my mental health. And let me explain. So, when I'm talking to somebody, a new acquaintance or a friend or just a general interaction with somebody, sometimes I start picking up on things about the person that I don't necessarily resonate with. Sometimes there's inconsistencies in what they're telling me. Sometimes there's lack of reciprocity as far as the initial few interactions go. Other times, maybe there's just some personality clashes. Other times, there's red flags. And sometimes they just make me anxious and I'm picking up on a monitoring spirit. We can talk about what a monitoring spirit is in another video because I don't feel like talking about it right now. So some people, even if they're not there to gather information on you and give it back to your ops, they can have attachments of entities that are trying to gather that information. And some people don't even realize that they have this attachment. So when I start picking up on it, whether it is purposely there or not, my anxiety will start kicking in. And I will ghost somebody. It's not always for that specific reason. It can be a multitude of different things. It just depends on the person and how I feel about them. So I don't like to ghost people. I would prefer not ghosting people. I realize that people take it as something that is rude and disrespectful even. I myself have been ghosted maybe twice. One time for sure. I know there's I do have memory issues. Give me a break here. But the one that I can remember, I took it as a sign that, that person wasn't interested in getting to know me better, cut my losses, and move on. It really didn't upset me because I'm the same way. If I'm not jiving with somebody, I ghost them, and I can understand when somebody feels the same way. If they're not feeling my vibe and they ghost me, okay, well, that's their prerogative. That's okay. My feelings don't get hurt. So when I do it, it's because there's a reason. There's a reason for it, and I don't always feel comfortable confronting that reason. But also, I don't really know how to phrase things and put things to where they don't hurt somebody's feelings. I'm very blunt and direct. I don't know how else to be, and a lot of times that can be very harsh and abrasive to some people. And I've been told I'm abrasive and aggressive, even when I'm not being aggressive. But to some people, the truth and the way I put it can feel as though I am attacking them, when I'm just making observations based on what I see. And I don't really know how to sugarcoat things, and when I try to sugarcoat things, or at least say things in a way that I think somebody might be a little more receptive to, it comes off, I feel like it comes off as fake and disingenuine or genuous, not genuine, basically. And so I'm working on that toxic habit of mine of not ghosting anymore. So if anybody can help with that, I did watch a video of a woman who's a life coach who had a nice way of putting it. I can't remember what she said. Basically, you tell the person that it's just not a good time for you. And that's honest, because a lot of times I'm feeling anxious. So I guess I can just say, okay, I really don't know how to say, you make me feel uncomfortable and I can't talk to you anymore. I don't know how to say that, or I just don't like you. We're not supposed to say that to people. So it's kind of, I get that. I don't want to say that to anybody, but at the same time, I don't know how to be honest and not hurt somebody's feelings. So if somebody has some suggestions on how to not ghost people, this is serious. I would not be asking if I had the answer to this question. I do struggle with social cues. Now, there are some things that are common sense, to me at least, and that I totally get. Sometimes I have to remind myself not to walk away from somebody or a group when we're having a conversation, like mid-conversation. Sometimes I get the urge to just leave, or sometimes I get anxiety, or sometimes I'm just done with the conversation, and I'll get up to start walking away, and I have to actually remind myself, Breeza, you gotta say bye. Like, you have to say something. You can't just walk away. Oh, you forgot to say bye. Say bye. Or say something. Say anything. Don't just walk away. Because I do. I'll start walking away. I'll be like, oh, and I'll turn back around. Like, oh, sorry. I gotta go. And, like, he'll be talking mid-sentence, like, and then my brother went to the store and he bought some. And I'm like, I gotta go. Bye. And it's like, I am not trying to be rude. There's just usually, if I just get up and go, there's probably something about you that is making me incredibly uncomfortable. So, excuse me if I come across as rude if I just walk away mid-conversation. I'm not trying to be. I try not to do that anymore. I've never really had that problem, but there has been a few times where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm like starting to walk away, and so I was like, where are you going? Oh. So it's not like it's hard for me to do. It's just the urge. I have to fight the urge a lot, and sometimes I can't fight it, and I'm just like, okay, well, I need to go now. I know you're talking about something important, but I cannot stand here any longer and force myself to be here and go crazy. So, bye. Yeah, how do you say that? In a way that doesn't make the other person feel bad about themselves. Because sometimes it's not even the other person, it's just the way I feel. And sometimes it's nothing there's just some people that just, so. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Bye.